Coming from the Caveman Studios in Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
Thanks.
Click subscribe and the bell. Do it now!
Patchy Mix! Patchy Mix! Patchy Mix is the champ! Let's go! How you feeling, Ray?
Feeling good, man.
Good.
Patchy Mix.
We don't have Patchy Mix, but look at that motherfucker. He is one sexy son of a gun, especially with the belt on. Pat Mix.
Man, Mix the man.
Yeah, dude. Awesome. I love it. Couldn't be a better representative from 716, dude. Great guy, person, great fighter, better than great fighter, like amazing fighter. Nothing but great things to say, dude. I'm so happy that I made his acquaintance, and I'm so happy he kicked my ass the other day.
Hey, man, we all was waiting for this day, too.
Yeah.
We all knew this day was coming, so, you know.
Yeah, from the very first day we saw him train, man, like he's always been something just a little bit special. You know, maybe not from the very first day, but from the first couple months, like you could just tell the kid's gonna be special, dude. He's a special kind of kid.
Yeah. Beating people down, choking them.
Yeah, choking them fools, man. That was such, dude. He's beat like 3 world champs in a row now and finished them. That's crazy. He's so
you know
good.
what's the crazy part? His girlfriend could fight too.
Dude, she is so big for 15. Like, she was in the gym too when he came in. My God, is she a big 15-pounder? What's up, Pat? Good to see you. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to subscribe. We're over 525 now. We're more than halfway to 1,000. Please subscribe. Some other news and notes. We will be on all the calls and Caveman's Corner podcast tomorrow, repping some K4 fights. We're going to have Dennis Oppenheimer.
I'll just go call him Dennis. I'm not going to attempt his last name.
Yeah. I got to look at it. He sent me a text. I called it Oppenheimer during the broadcast last time. It kind of makes sense because that movie just came out. Let me look it up. He called me and Ray out on this one. I don't know where it is. I got a lot of messages. God damn, I'm a popular person. Pat Mix. I was talking with Pat too after the fight. I'm pretty pumped. I don't know where it is. Oh, it was in the comments. That's what happened. Okay. I forgot. How do you say his last name? Sorry, Dennis. Opulentissima. That's not it. I'm sorry.
Opulentissima.
No.
I'm sorry, Dennis.
Opulentissima. Dude, we gotta have him back on. He's online right now, so maybe he's watching, and he can jump on and tell us how to say a stupid name. Not that your name is stupid. I apologize. Yeah.
Listen, I'm. That's gonna be a big fight. You know, he's on K4 card December.
Yeah, he's fighting a boss.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a great fight. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah. Oh, so my guy Tyler fought the WNYMA crew tonight, and we came up short. Rico won. Can't really contest the outcome of the fight. I definitely thought we lost the first and the third. We were close a little bit in the second, but I think we gave the second away too. Rico lost a point during the fight for, I think his cup wasn't in. Something weird happened. I couldn't tell. It was over in the other corner. Tyler swept him and he got up and like his cup was falling down. He didn't have the right. I think he just had a cup on with no cup pants. So I think it was. I honestly don't know what happened. So if you guys watch this and you know what happened, please let us know in the comments or let me know personally, and I'll talk about it on the thing. I was proud of Tyler. He's come a long way since he started with me, but we just came up a little bit short. Rico was a better man tonight, and that happens sometimes with fighting. What are you gonna do? Rico trains really hard too, and props to you, Rico. Props to you. Like he's like, are we okay? I was like, why wouldn't we be okay, dude? Like,
right.
It's a fight. It's a fight.
Yeah, it's a fight. Everybody's humble, and nobody hate each other like that. They they used to train at the same gym together. So it's a fight. Prepare for a fight. You fight, and then after the fight, shake hands.
Yeah, I mean, you can hate the guy during the fight, and then after the fight, you're usually back to normal. I never hate no way that we fight. Very rarely.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people I don't like Scott. No, I'm just kidding, Scott. I'm just playing. I was for a minute I hated you, Skyler, but we're all right now.
I hate
Other than
him,
that,
man.
I don't really hate nobody.
Yeah.
Really, that's about it. I
mean,
maybe,
fight, fight camp, talk crap online or whatever, but then
yeah.
after the fight, shake hands. Really,
I got one more. I got one more thing to say about the fight too. So, a podcast or 2 or 5 or 7 ago, I said that Tyler wasn't really taken care of by the WNY people, and I don't think they should have gotten that fight. So, maybe I misrepresented what Tyler said, or maybe I misheard him, or I'm going to take the blame for this. I think it's on me. I don't think it's really on Tyler or the WNY crew. Like, they told Tyler not to take that fight, so he did. He still took that fight, and then he felt like maybe no one helped him enough, but they said that not to take the fight. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how that worked out, but I wanted to take some of what I said back about WNY. Like, I'll put the blame on me. I won't put it on WNY or Tyler. I misrepresented the situation, I think. Um, I don't want to be dishonest about it. Like, I think it was me. Like, Tyler was on my team, so I'm looking out to protect him, and like, I don't know. I'll take the blame for that. So no sweat on Tyler, no sweat on WNY. That's on me. So I think that's now all the air is clear. I think maybe I did something else stupid, but if I did something else stupid, I probably meant what I said.
oh,
All right. So what'd you think about Pat's fight, man?
I was working and I was on Facebook Live and saw the fight there, and it was I know you bet it for the first round rear naked choke, Caveman.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. Sergio, I think, was what do you think about the striking? Because I've seen comments online saying that Sergio had was beating Pat on the feet, but I didn't see that.
I didn't really see that either, to be honest with you. I thought it was pretty even.
Right, I thought so too. And like I seen, I guess it was like under the Bellator comments. One guy was like, of course he didn't look like a fighter. I was stalking his profile. He don't train or nothing like that. So you're like, oh, Sergio was, was beating Mix to the punches and the feet, and Mix had to take him down. Like I was like, dude, I wanted to say something, but like I didn't want to go to Facebook jail again.
I always said something if I saw. I actually did the Ray and I legally streamed it. Don't tell anybody. And actually, I was gonna watch the Facebook Live on Billy Windrum's page because I didn't mean to throw Billy Windrum under the bus, but he went live with it. And inside of that live thing, someone put the cracked site for watching the fight. So I didn't want to get Showtime again. Yeah, Skyler Mix did make it look easy. So I watched the Bellator feed on my phone, so I didn't see all that stuff. But I thought that Pat was pressing on the feet. He was coming forward. He did
Right,
avoid getting hit more than Sergio did, but like that's Pat's game, dude. He's gonna be long. Why would he? He doesn't want to exchange with him. He wants to be long. So I
right,
thought Pat landed some good strikes on the feet too. The only time I thought I was a little bit worried for Pat is right in the second when Sergio did that like spinning back fist
right,
thing where he fell down. That was the only time I really thought that he looked explosive. Other than that, I think Pat shut him down on the feet with motion. Like Pat pushed him on the wall. He's making angles. He really shut
right,
Sergio down. I was very impressed by Pat's stand up, and he was very clean on the feet. His exchanges were very, very clean, dude. I was
right.
so impressed with his straight punches. Man, Pat looked good.
Yeah, he did. You're right, K-Man. I was a little worried with Sergio doing a little spinning taekwondo
Yeah.
attacks,
Uh-huh.
but I think it makes it good. Got him, got his back, and that makes do what he do best. That choke, get that rear naked choke.
I honestly, the first round played out exactly as I thought it was, except I thought Pat would get his back too. Like he picked him up, he carried him across the cage, put him down. And he was just on top the whole first round. He was like
Right,
passing the
right.
guard, side control,
Got
dropping
got side mount there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, I don't know. Like normally, Pat would finish the choke there. I think Sergio did a very good job defensively on the ground. These guys train together a lot of times, so they know each other's games a little bit. I didn't take that into account when I made my prediction, so I probably should have said second round choke. Like thinking about like knowing that Sergio knows how Pat moves. But
Okay, you know what? I did not know that, Caveman. I didn't know they train together.
yeah, at Jackson Winks, Pat went up there the first time to train with Sergio for Sergio's first title shot. So they
Okay.
trained together a whole bunch at Jackson Winks back in the day when Pat first went up there, when Pat was first going against the best people in the world to test himself. So Pat
Okay,
went up
yeah.
there and trained with him, and obviously it went good for Pat because now Pat's the champ of the world.
Yep.
I did talk with Pat, and I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep because I know Pat was happy. But Pat said he'd come on the podcast on Monday. So if I get a chance to, I'm gonna have Pat on the podcast. I may need to like be on during the day or early in the evening or whatever I need to do. But whatever I need to do, I will make sure that happens to get Pat on this podcast because goddamn, the champ deserves to be on here.
Hell yeah.
Even if I gotta do it on my phone at the gym while I'm coaching kids class, I'll do whatever I gotta do to get them up on here.
That's gonna be like the same thing with Ernesto Who. So I got to figure out the day and time is good for him, and then I got to figure out
what time it is for us.
What time it is?
Yeah,
I'll set it up.
I'll miss a little bit of work to do that one too. I miss work for Pat and I miss work for him. I'm not gonna miss work for like. No offense to any of you guys on K4, I'm not gonna miss work for you guys. I got to work so I can pay you guys the money after for the fights. Oh, also Sensei Aaron, it looks like Sensei Aaron's fight's off, so I don't think we'll be seeing him in December. I'm a little bit sad about that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to see
whoever he's matched up with didn't want that fight. So whoever quit that, I don't like you guys. You guys not taking the smoke. That's not cool.
Yeah. I think since Aaron, man, I think people are scared of him.
They should be, dude. He's undefeated. He's brown belt in jiu-jitsu. He's mean on the feet.
His fight yeah.
My dude's got a rock for head. That Tyler kid, dude, he has got a chin. And Sensei Aaron dropped him. No problem. With left hand even, not even a right. Like, so, dude, he's got power in his hands. He can choke people.
You got to give Tyler credit for that fight, too, because he lasted a little long there. He was fighting it off the submissions.
Dude, that choke he was in was so goddamn tight. I can't believe that he did not tap out to that and he escaped it. That is insane. Man, I'm watching Rico warm up with Superfly right now. That's crazy. Stupid. I can't believe we lost. I like Rico, man, but I'm just sad. It all falls on me, dude. I'm the coach. Like when we lose, it's not on my guys, man. Like we had a rough day at the gym today, and it's on me, man. I got to do a better job coaching. Like that's all it comes down to.
Yeah. When a teammate loses, that is hard.
Yeah, that's even worse when it's a student, dude. They're not even teammates now. Like before, they were teammates. Before it didn't matter. Before, like I had my own stuff to do. Like now, my stuff is I'm winning. So when we don't win, it's on me. Like it was a rough day today, but we'll do better. We just right the ship.
Yep, put in that work.
Yeah. You gotta get Ray fight. Now I need to get some wins, so I need Ray's leg kicks for integrity. So other than that, Castle Combs was looking like a decent show. It's an interesting venue. That 500 Pearl. It's like this giant fancy building, and then the ring is downstairs. And so the ring's downstairs, and we're like 4 floors up. It was like a very interesting venue. I gotta give props to Angelo Castricone. He's been putting on shows in the area for like probably as long as we've been alive. Like, we have oh man, who's your friend? the old guy. That was on
Oh,
Catch
Charlie
Anyone.
Anzone.
Yeah, Charlie Anselon.
Anzone. Yeah, he
Charlie
used to.
Anselon knows
It was
him.
partners.
Yeah, like back in the day. That's how long Castricone's been putting shows on. So
Yeah.
mad props out to Angelo Castricone. It was a nice show tonight. Looked like I had a great crowd. Dr. Kroll's out there. Man, it looked great. It was really good to see. I love to see that the arenas are packed and people are happy to watch fights, man. It's good.
Was it like it's a big place, Caveman? Where a lot of people can
No, I don't think so. Probably about half, maybe even a third of what they have at K4. I'm not sure
okay.
how they can afford to really like make money on those shows. I mean,
Yeah.
man, it's really not that big in there. I don't know. Oh, the Elevation. The girl from Elevation won the heavyweight title, and she wanted to get on a podcast. I told her like shoot me a message, and we'll get her on. So anyone from Elevation, so that's Vega and those guys. If you
Okay.
watch this or you hear this, have her shoot Ray a message, and we'll get her on. Like we always want champs on the show for sure.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, she won women's heavyweight title tonight.
Who else was fighting that Caveman? Anybody else was fighting that we know?
Santino was fighting. Santino and Craig Reed are fighting in the main event for pro kickboxing.
Todd Banks, right?
Todd Banks was about to go up when I left. So I left before Todd Banks fought.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. I was sad. I don't want to like I couldn't stay around there, dude. Like
No, I got you. I'm just busting your chops.
yeah, I love Todd, and I'm sorry I bailed on his fight. Like I'm sure he's gonna win. Like he's fighting some guy that just took the fight that day. I'm positive he's gonna win. So
Yeah.
if I thought it was gonna be a close fight or someone I knew, I'd stay and watch. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna win. And dude, I just had enough. I can't. Like it was just a long day of losses. Like that eats at me. I'm gonna be awake all night, like thinking about it and figuring out what to do better. And tomorrow's conditioning is gonna be rough. We need to be in better shape.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Poor Caveman.
I know. Don't pour me. Pour my. It's my fault. Like the blame lands on me, man. Like I gotta make it better. It's gotta be better.
I wish
I
I could have.
started.
I've been having car problems like for 2 weeks. I wish I could get like some sparring in with Tyler and stuff, help him prepare for
Oh,
fights.
yeah, we got some guys help wrap his hands today for me too. I'm officially out of the sling today, but I'm only allowed to lift 1 pound. So I'm not really. I still can't really supinate my hands so good, so I can't really pull the tape tight. I wasn't able to tape hands tonight, so like I felt really out of place. I couldn't hold pads. Like it was a interesting. Like I had a vision of what it's going to be like when I'm 60. Um, I need to do better, man. I don't have anyone trained to help out. So like I had Hayden Hayden was there to help me out. I don't know if you know Hayden. He's the
Yeah,
ginger,
yeah, yeah,
the
yep,
Polish ginger. He
yep.
um he helped me out quite a bit. But he never cornered before. He's like, oh my god, it's so loud, and like he doesn't even know what loud was. That wasn't loud. You know what I mean? That was
Was
his
that
first
him
fight.
eating was he eating in the locker room or something? He got kicked out.
Yeah. That was the guy that was eating in the locker room. So Mel, I tore my bicep distally. It rolled up my arm. I was trying to catch my dog because he ran out of the yard, and I caught him by the collar, and he pulled my arm like this, and my thumb opened up and supinated as he yoked, and my bicep ripped off. Pat Toom, can you even use a hand to piss? My dick weighs more than a pound.
Hey Pat, you better wear some better shorts in your next fight.
Pat, I can definitely still pee with the hand because my penis weighs like 0 pounds. It's definitely clear to pee with, and I have no qualms letting everyone know I'm like not well equipped, and it is what it is. Like I can't be good at everything. I learned how to fight because I have a small penis.
I suck at fighting, but I got a big penis.
Yeah, so I'd rather be you than me. What's up with his shorts, Ray?
Remember his crack was showing?
Oh yeah, dude. oh yeah.
Pat had more crack than Harlem.
Oh, we should play that fight. We could probably get it on here. I will do that a different day. Oh, you know what else we should still do? We still need to call some fights on here. We need to do Mickey Gaskin's fight.
Let's do it.
We saw, dude.
Oh
man, this show went off the rails. It was supposed to be great about Pat Mix, and now we're talking about Pat Toombs' butt. But man, we've had not W1, but Western New York area, the 716. We had a lot of great fighters come out of here. We had, like, back in the day, we had Rozier fought in UFC.
Caveman was here. Yep.
Oh my God, I can't think of the guy's name. Who fought in UFC 6? Joel Sutton. So Joel Sutton was from here. Joel Sutton, Kevin Rozier. Yeah, it was awesome. He's really from Angola, but close enough. He came out of Western New York MMA. Then we had Dan Holly. Dan Holly fought Bodog, right? Then we had
Bodog, yep.
TJ Sumler. TJ Sumler fought in Bellator. At the same time that TJ Sumler was fighting in Bellator, we had Billy Q. Billy Q was fighting in the UFC.
Yep.
John Jones, not really from here, but he's from this area as well.
He's from Rochester. Rochester got some fighters from the UFC too.
Yeah, but we're not really counting them. We had he fought in Michigan, but we had hey, Ed Rogers, let's go. We also had oh my God, he's a champ. Mix. Yeah, he's about that. He definitely won a title. Yeah, dude, he is he's for real. What was I on? I forgot where I was at.
Oh, you were saying some of the fighters from Western New York that fought in the high levels.
Yeah, then Rashad Evans.
Rashad Evans. Yep.
Yeah, Rashad Evans fought there. Who's the guy that I forgot his name right now. The wrestler Josh Koscheck. Josh Koscheck was at UB for a while.
Okay.
Training with him when he was over at UB. So he's from like this area. Then we got Solomon Renfro.
Yep.
And we got Pat Mix, dude. Like, Pat Mix is a champion Bellator. Like, all those people went coming through. And we got more coming up too, you know. Super proud of him. First world champ from here. Not second world champ from here. Rashad. I don't know if you count Rashad from here or from Michigan, but we're gonna say it's from here. Like, cause he's in Michigan, and went to Florida. Like, he wrestled college in Michigan, and then went to top team. Desmond Green.
Desmond Green, yep.
Yeah. He's a Rochester guy though, right?
Yeah. But still, Rochester's still Western New York though.
Yeah, we were just counting, like, I don't know if he's in jail or not. We were really counting the guys from, like, our area, but there's been a bunch from Rochester too. John Jones, obviously. Like, so you can really go through. Like, once you get into all New York, there's so many good fighters from here. But
we got some young good fighters out here too, Caveman. So young guys who's got a future if they could keep the training and focus.
Yeah, dude. And they're gonna come. We're gonna see guys from K4 make the big show for sure.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. Some of the guys that we already had in there for sure. Oh my God, I can't remember his fucking name. Sheenan, that wrestler kid from Synthesis, that Sheenan kid.
Yeah.
He is phenomenal. And then our guy, the guy that we had on Submission Tonight, he's gonna crush things. I forgot his name. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I forgot his name too.
Oh man, what's his name? Jesus Christ. I apologize, dude. Whatever his name is, it doesn't matter.
You talking about the guy from Brooklyn?
What's that? Mason Lewis. I didn't even look it up. It's in my head. Mason Lewis is going to be someone special. There's a lot of guys. Probably guys that we're watching come up that we don't even know about yet.
Yep. We got guys from Rochester.
Brian Cox. Brian Cox looks so good against Fam. Like any one of these guys. Nick Walker, dude, but he's not really from
Nick
here. He's
Walker.
from Rochester too.
Yeah. Vega,
yeah, dude, Vega.
Vega.
Vega's showing up. I don't know where Vega's from though. I don't think he's from Rochester either.
He's from Dunkirk.
Oh, that's close enough.
Yeah,
Dunkirk, close enough. Yeah. Ed Rogers back in the house.
My mom's from Dunkirk.
Yeah, nice. We're gonna try and get Ed Rogers on the podcast when we get Babe's a beast. I don't know who that is. Oh, Gabe. Yeah, Gabe is a beast. Yeah, we're gonna try and get we'll try and have Ed Rogers on the podcast too. And then it'll be great because Ed Rogers has been sponsoring us, helping sponsor the fighters and stuff, and like our fans don't even know what it really looks like. So it'd be great to get him on the podcast and have him ask some questions and stuff too.
JCR Transport, baby.
Yeah, all day, all night. Oh, I need to get a new phone, Ray. My the screen, this part of my screen is all broke on my phone, so I can't even answer calls. So frustrating. Can't post on Instagram.
That sucks. And you got a lot of pictures and videos on there.
Yeah, I can still post those. I just send them to myself because I can still send them myself. So then I can post them through there. But so our social interactions are a little bit down because I'm not able to post so well from my phone. Hopefully I'll get that fixed in the next week or two. It's so tough to find time to go get a new phone, though. You know? Skylar going to the UFC.
Oh man.
There's some talk about
Caveman. I heard Skylar got a fight coming up.
I heard that too.
I thought he tore ligaments in his knees and shit. He got a fight coming up.
Yeah, Scott, if you're still watching, let us know what's going on with that. He's fighting tomorrow? Damn, that's crazy. He must not have been too hurt.
Oh, his brother got a fight.
Oh, yeah. He's got that boxing match. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll find out more about Skylar. We'll let you guys know. Skylar was like a topic of discussion, man, at the fights tonight. Everyone kept coming up to me. Like, what's up with that Skylar guy? It's funny, like he made his name into like just a local fight area. Everyone's talking about it, like just because he called me out. That's crazy. Or maybe not me, but Santino hadn't fought when I left, and Tyler lost the decision. So we talked about it already, but we lost. It was not our best performance for sure. We didn't execute what we talked about to do, and at the end of the day, that comes down to leadership, and I'm the leader, so I need to do better. Like I need to get the message across better, and I need to get the athletes perform better, and I need to come up with better training methods. I can't imagine Santino not winning. He's fighting for the title, but he's fighting a guy they both fought before, and he won last time, so I can't imagine him losing. I mean, it could happen, but we'll see. That's why they fight, I guess. The fights were taking an extraordinary amount of time to get going. The way they had it staged, the fighters are up 4 floors, and they have to walk down before they fight. So we had lost, and I was just, man, I was done. I didn't want to be around people for a little bit, so I just drove in my car for a little bit, and then I got some cookies, and I ate some cookies, and I don't ever eat cookies, but I was like depressed enough to eat cookies. So
wait a minute. What kind of cookies here, Caveman?
Chocolate chip, dog.
Edibles?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Just
like
making
real
sure.
Cookies.
Just making sure.
I was on drugs that one podcast though. Like you messed me up, man. When we had Rochelle Carpenter on.
Yeah.
I had just taken pills for my arm because I thought the podcast was the next day, and I was like so messed up. I was like, I don't even remember what I was saying so much, and I guess it worked out good for her because she was getting lots of dates and proposals, and So we did good. And
we should do a caveman dating podcast.
Yeah, we could. Well, I'll do a Caveman Staying podcast. We'll hook Skylar up with Scott. We'll hook Skylar's mom up with Ray, and we'll hook Skylar up with some Western York girl. And, I don't know. Pat loves edibles. Pat's a wacko. So
the guy.
yeah, we're going to start our donation collection for the next K4. Hopefully, we can raise some more money. I think maybe we'll do a GoFundMe this time and see how that works.
Yeah, let's do that.
Get people to donate in, and then what I'd like to do is I'd like to have like the Caveman's Corner fan appreciation or something too, where all you guys write in and then we give that person $100 or something or whatever we have. I think that'd be pretty cool. What do you think, Ray?
Yeah.
I didn't talk to Ray about it before.
I think we should do we could do that, and I think we could probably do like a ticket giveaway or something, like 2 tickets, maybe.
Giveaway. Man, well, how much money do you think I want to give away, Ray? I don't want to give away tickets. Oh, like tickets to the fight. Yeah. You know what else we should do? Let's see if we can get with Keith and sell tickets this time. We talk about all the time, but we go K4, Caveman's Corner. And then if you give Caveman's Corner, all that money comes back to the fighters. So we'll take money from the promotion and give it back to the fighters. We'll be like Robin Hood.
I remember when I fought for TNT, all my drug dealer friends, man, bought them VIP tickets. I made a lot of money selling tickets.
Dude, I'll never forget. So we need all the money we can get back. What I saw was they had all the money in cash on the floor in there. Don Lilly and nice, dude. Thank you, Ed. So that's a lot. So we can give away 250 then.
Yeah, we
yeah, and then I'll cover
JCR transport.
Yeah, and I'll cover then I can cover the we'll give away the fighter of the night thing we're gonna do with Ben for the belt, so I can pay for the belt then, and then we'll give away Caveman's Corner money too, so everyone can vote. We'll do it a day where we can vote, and then everyone votes on that day, the day after the fights, and then we'll Cash App or Zelle the winner, and then we can just give them the money that way, and then that way we'll get traffic on our site too.
Yeah, we could do that.
I probably shouldn't say the traffic on the site part while we're live, huh? This is what happens in the green room after the podcast. We just sit down and we talk, and we should really record that. Remember, we used to do the Easter egg all the time. I used to always catch him. We should go back and do that too. Go back to the Patreon days.
Oh man, Caveman, you was bad. You was a bad guy.
I got a lot of bad stuff. Don't waste it. Remember? Don't waste it. The cum joke, that was the best. Poor Alex.
Oh yeah.
He's like 7 girlfriends removed from then, so we can talk about it now. That was funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He was talking. I was like, don't do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Anything else you got, Ray?
No, not much.
How's your car situation going?
I gotta get me a new car.
Ray needs a new car, so if anyone's got a car with a dead body in it and you need to get rid of it, Ray's the guy to sell it to.
Damn, I need a new car.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, I'm not looking at tentacle porn. I am just checking my phone. Oh man. What else is going on? Your car's broke down. You haven't leg kicked anyone in a while, so we're not going to see you in the gym. When we can get a podcast, the next guest.
Ernesto Hoos.
Yes. With Ed
Man,
Rogers.
I want to get him. I want Ernesto on here, and I got to set up a date with him. He's a busy guy, so I got to figure out a day he could do it, a time, and then I got to figure out that time. What time would it be in Buffalo?
Yeah.
You know,
whatever time it is, we'll make it happen, dude. Like, it doesn't matter.
I think I think it's like 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
So
where's he out of?
Holland,
Holland. So he's still in Holland. That's where he's training out of. He's fighting soon.
Yeah. I would definitely. I want him. He's one of my favorite fighters. Caveman fighters.
The low kick he's got is the best low kick in the entire world.
That's what I really want to talk to him about, the low kick. How to like set up low kicks, and you know, what he think about how people fight nowadays compared to the OK1 days.
How's his English?
He's pretty good. He speaks pretty good English. They speak English.
That text looks a little it's got me a little nervous.
Well, they speak English out there in the Netherlands.
Okay. Good. We'll make it work. Can't be any worse than the stutterer.
Mark Hall.
That was the worst podcast ever. Dude, I spent so many hours cutting out those stutters. That's when I like really cared about editing a podcast. I used to go back and fix everything. And it was so bad.
Yeah, that was the
if he didn't talk about the trunk, I just would have not even done that. But it was such a good. You guys all need to go back and listen to that podcast. He gets done talking about church, and then he's talking about stuffing hookers, duct tape and hookers, and stuffing them in his trunk. So it's definitely a different kind of life.
And then he was harassing me. Could you tell your friend to take that out of the podcast?
Unreal. Oh man. All right, let's we're just wasting the airwaves now. Hopefully we'll get Pat Mix on Monday. Tomorrow we're teaming up with all the calls. We're gonna have Dennis Oppenheimer on.
Oppenheimer. Ackerbacher.
Also. I'll get it right tomorrow, I promise. And we got practice because we're gonna have to call it over and over again on K4 because K4 fights are released. We got a bunch of them, man, and we can't wait to talk about it tomorrow. We're gonna be on with our third man in the booth, Ben Field, and we'll be talking it up. Hopefully, Ben's super stoned and it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Ben likes to partake in the super stonage.
I gotta get him some edibles for the next show.
Yeah, I have a gift for Keith too. I don't want to talk about it because it's a secret still. But I have a gift to give him, and it's a cool one. For helping out at the gym when I was hurt, he came in, he coached some classes, helped me Tyler a little bit. It's good, man. It was good.
Yeah, Keith the man.
Yeah, I'm proud of everyone that competed. It is what it is. We'll do better. We don't get better without suffering and learning from our losses. Pat's bringing us edibles on the 9th. Bet. Bet's a good. Bet means like you're gonna do it, right? I get confused with cap and no cap, but bet's something different. I got bet.
Hey, Pat, man. Hey, Caveman, let's talk about Pat fight real quick. He's a tough guy. Pat's a tough guy. I know his first fight. Keep on training, Pat, and I can't wait to see you fight again.
Dude, Chewbacca's gonna it's like a super chin. He whacked.
Yeah. Xavier got a super chin, and he keep coming. He took some shots from Pat. I mean, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, he said he went too hard off the gate. Maybe a little bit, man, because you're fatigued out.
Right.
You tired out, and then you started getting caught a little bit more. Yeah, he ate him good, dude. Like, I think you're gonna knock some of the hair off him. I think when he fights again next time, he might have a little bit less hair on him. And dude, like you cracked him with some good shots.
Yeah.
He's tough, man. I gotta give him credit. Out of all the 765 guys, man, he talks the least amount of shit, and he just gets in
Yep.
there and win, lose, or draw, he fights. And he got his blood work done last time. It was just the wrong blood work, and it is what it is. Yeah, I guessed out too quick. I'm training. Yeah, dude, like you don't know till you know. Yeah, he seemed nice too. We gave him knockout of the night, so he earned $200 from Caveman's Corner.
Hey, that was an MMA fight. So hey, Pat, did you think about taking him down to the ground and pounding?
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more wrestling out of you too, Pat. To be honest with you, when you started getting in exchanges and tired. No, we wait for Pat. That's tough because he's typing and we're talking. It's so much faster.
Yeah.
He deserved it, man. Maybe he was typing and he didn't hear us. So we asked, do you think that maybe you should have took him down there during those wild exchanges? Especially because they hit the fence pretty good too. Whoopsie. Sometimes the best thoughts come to you after the fight, man. Like the first couple, it's hard to get your mind together. And like this is the same thing that Tyler had, and like something that Hayden talked about too. Like your first couple of fights, it just comes so fast. Everything's moving
Right.
at 10,000 miles an hour. Like it's hard to think, it's hard to do it. And then after a while, it's like second nature. It's just like the gym, dude. It'll come. You just gotta be in the cave more.
Pat. I think for your next fight, Pat, you'll be ready. You'll be ready to go. You looked good too, for a 265-pound guy.
Yeah, for a guy that builds houses for midgets, dude, you move really good. I can't believe you don't step on midgets all day long. Yeah, dude, it's tough, man. It's tough. We didn't feel great after we saw your shorts. I'm sorry, I had to get one more in there. Oh, at least I didn't start a fight with his wife and his coach's wife. I had them on a podcast. I was like, "Do your wives like each other?" And then like they asked each other. So it was really good that they actually liked each other because if they didn't, I could have caused a major stir there. And that was like totally something I just thought that they were already talked about. Oh man. You know who else is gonna be a good guest for it? We love the midgets. Get your order in for micro. Get your orders in for micro Caveman. Of all my guys, I'm excited to see Hayden fight. He's a super smart kid, and he just went and like he's gonna be he might be something pretty good because he doesn't like to get hit either, so he's kind of smart. So he's
Right.
getting really good at evading now, and like Keith has come in. He's been like getting the lessons from Keith and from me about moving her feet, not turning your head when you get hit. Like I think Hayden's doing pretty good. He did some rounds with Phil, and they went awesome. Hempel Wood Products, Genesee, PA. Yeah, that's a great plug, Pat. Pat's plugging his company. And man, I was really impressed. Him and Phil went at it, and I was impressed that he went with Phil. Like Phil that fought on K4. Like Phil's been coming in the gym too, and
Yeah.
like Phil's a scary dude. And old Hayden would probably just be nervous and not do it. And new Hayden just went in there and they did their rounds and it went great. Like I was proud of both of them. Both had really good work in there. Both had great moments, and it was good to see, man. I'm happy. Like it was good to watch, and watching Phil get better is good too, man. Phil is a hungry motherfucker. He's gonna be coming for people. Phil Pernelli, the guy that fought
Yes.
Wild Boy's brother.
Phil's a tough kid, man. Young,
Yeah.
and he's big as fuck. I seen him at the weigh-ins. I'm like, holy shit. I didn't know
Yeah.
he was that big.
Yo, he fought me.
he's gonna get better. He's young. Keep on training, Phil. Keep on training, doing your kickboxing, your jiu-jitsu. You got wrestling skills, so just keep training. You definitely gonna be a problem for some people in the future.
Yeah,
sure.
dude. He brought me some venison. It's so good. I had some venison goulash. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Dude, I love Phil so much. I appreciate him coming in and bringing me venison. He came out of his way to do it too. And you know, one other thing about Phil, his first MMA rounds they ever did was a week before the fight at my gym with Cam. So like he went in there very underprepared to fight Manuel. And it is what it is, dude, you know, like that's great. Thanks, Dave. Great show, guys. This is like I feel like this is not a great show, but I appreciate you jumping in and saying that.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it's a great show. We did a great job.
Hey man, you got some young fighters in your gym. I'm really looking at Cam to fight. Cam.
Who? Oh
Cam.
my god, dude, Cam is gonna kill people.
Listen, I seen
Cam's
him.
my little secret.
Yeah.
Cam's my secret, dude. He's forget you heard that name on this podcast.
Pam. His name is Pam.
Yeah, you don't want to fight my girl Pam. My girl Pam. My girl Pam is someone you don't want to mess with. My first MMA fight, really enjoyed Riverworks. Man, I'm glad you did, dude, because those were great fights at Riverworks. Super happy. I've yet to not see a great show. You guys are always entertaining. That's because Ray takes off his shirt, dude. Like that has nothing to do with the show. That's just sexual.
You took off my shirt.
You gotta get paid, Ray. You gotta get paid. You gotta get that money first. If you want to see Ray take off his shirt, please send $20. You know what happened is Austin didn't get a fight, so we haven't been getting our money to take your shirt off. I hope Austin fights someone stand up. I want to see if he can stand up or not.
Yeah.
You know what would be a good fight? Austin and Tyler.
Yeah, that'd be a great fight right there.
Austin and Tyler. Let's make that happen, Mr. Ferrant. Hey, Joe! I didn't tell the story about the backstage today, but I was entertained by it. Joe, who won the main event since you jumped in here? Did Santino win or did Craig Reed pull it out? Joe was head referee tonight, and it was a very entertaining night in the back. It made me laugh.
Come on, K man. You know, man, you got a sense of humor like a toddler.
Like a what?
Like a toddler.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Joe. I like Joe a lot. I like Tom Kilkenny a lot. Like I wonder they probably don't like each other, but I would like to see them like hang out together.
You know, we should have them both on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, we should talk about whether ISKA or Gamma is better. Have them both on. Do you think we can make that happen?
I like Tom's New York accent.
Yeah, 50-45 Santino, but Reeves in the fight the whole time. Yeah, nice. Way to go, Santino. Good job, Craig. Nice. Thank you for the update too, Joe.
Joe's the man.
Yeah. Joe and Tom, dude, that'd be a crazy podcast. I bet you they
boy,
can't do it, but it would be awesome. Dude, I met Joe at FCP and
Tom Kilkenny.
does what he does. Yeah. Yeah, no, Tyler Siebert. No, same Tyler. Tyler Siebert and Austin Bohemer. That's the fight I want to see.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, Tom and Joe would be a great podcast too, man. The way they talk, I think they start out respectful and they get on each other, and I think it'd be super interesting. Yeah, so actually, since Aaron helped Tyler cut weight, they were talking about weight cutting techniques and all kinds of stuff. So Aaron and Tyler fought, and like Tyler took a lesson from that loss, and he learned how to cut weight better from Sensei Aaron, which is awesome, man. It's such a cool community that things like that happen. You know, like they've been texting each other. Like, dude, that's so cool. So, man, Tyler and Austin can fight each other, and then the loser has to get pepper sprayed and tased.
In the cage?
in the cage. Yeah, right after. Oh man, that'd be so cool. We can make that happen, I think.
The ring girl would tase him
Yeah.
and pepper sprayed him.
Yeah.
You
Oh man, that'd be great.
creeps.
Man, I think that's a good fight. Mel. Mel, you're savage. Mel's been one of our best guests. We had since Aaron on, and Mel's from that camp. Like it's not even from our state, and loves watching our show. And we appreciate you very much. We
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
everyone who watches the show. I know like people are out fighting and partying and stuff tonight because there's a night of fights in the area. Um, but man, what a great weekend for the martial arts community in Buffalo. Like Pat Mix wins. Caster Combs is going on, man. Like I wonder if we can get Angelo Castricone on here too. I'd like to get him on if we could.
I would like to get him and Charlie on the same time.
Yeah, dude, do you think you make that happen?
Yeah, let me talk to them.
Yeah, I'm not sure like Angelo can even figure out how to use this, like get online, but if he could, dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to Charlie. Charlie would definitely be down for that.
Yeah, dude, I think that'd be like a super cool podcast. I would love to hear the history of fighting in the area. You know, they've
Right.
been around forever. Like they watched Kevin
Oh yeah.
Revere come up, Kevin Vanastra, like always Joe Taylor. Like they've been through it all, dude. They've seen everything, man. I'd love to sit down and rap with them guys once.
Yeah, Charlie's like a freaking MMA history book.
Yeah. So is Angelo, dude. Angelo is such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like, so like during the thing tonight, you guys got a couple of us that continue watching. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate this. Like everyone that we like to do, and we'd love to have him back on when he comes back on. But like after they did a rules meeting, like like I usually say something because I'm usually the commentator, but I wasn't for this one. But I felt like the need to stand up, and I just thanked Angelo for all the service that he's done. Like all these fights he's been putting on forever, dude. And just the whole room just started clapping. It was awesome. It was such a cool thing to see. Like you don't see that too often. Um, Most of the time, people like half-heartedly clap and they walk out the door because the meeting's over. You know what I mean? You're still out to get out of there. But everyone cheered for him, dude, and like that made me happy. That was probably the one shining moment I take from all of today. To be honest with you.
I went to one of his shows a few years ago. I want to say I was sitting ringside.
Yeah, dude,
Cool.
I fought in his shows. That's how long he's been doing it. Like I was fighting back then.
Oh wow, shit.
Yeah. Keith Ferrant fought there, like coming up.
Yeah.
Like we all fought there. That's Kevin Cummings, like dude, like all the guys from Mark Shaw's crew. We all fought at Castricombs. We
Yep.
all came up from Castricombs, dude. Like it's an established part of the community, and man, like that's awesome.
I want to know how far it goes back. 60s, you think? 70s?
I don't know. Angelo's got to be like 70, so it can't be like the 60. What if he's 70? Maybe he's less than 70. I don't. Maybe he just looks older than he is. But so like you say, you start doing that at 25, right? Is that too old?
Right.
60, 50, 45 years ago. So 2020, 2010, 2000, 1990, 1980, like maybe 78, 77, 78, like the year I was born.
We gotta talk to Charlie and Zone and yeah, let's try to get them together.
Yeah, dude, I think that'd be super
sweet.
cool. Yeah. I'm interested enough to like track this one down myself, dude. I like this a lot. Yeah.
So, Caveman, who you think is going to be the next fighter from Western New York to win a title from a big promotion?
From a big promotion?
Yep.
I don't know, man. It's tough. It's really tough to say. I think Nick Walker might have the best chance. I think at the higher levels, like Gabe Vegas, just his body type's like a little bit small. It's gonna take him a lot longer to be good. He's gonna have to like either put on weight or lose weight, and it's always tough to deal with. Nick Walker's already got the perfect frame, So I don't know. Out of K4, I would say that Nick Walker's probably the first one to make it. Make it. I think, dude, if Derek could get a string of fights together, he make like one FC or something. Man, his kickboxing is tight. But that I don't know. He's mixing with MMA, so who knows? Like he wants to fight MMA more. So he's got a long way to go with his grappling level to be at
Right.
the main show title level. I think that Sheenan kid's gonna be really good from Synthesis. Dude, he
Yeah,
just
he
put a
is.
clinic on.
Yeah, his grappling is fucking high level. It's gotta be frustrating fighting a guy like that.
I'm not counting any of the Canadians too. So I know there's some Canadians on this card that been on the K4 card that are at that level. But you like Legret, you don't count. Like none of you guys count because he's from this area. So
Right.
I'm discluding the Canadian fighters. So if you're from Canada, I'm not forgetting about you. There's so many guys in Canada that are so good. We talk about Dante, like
Yep.
Demonte, not Dante, sorry. Demonte Wilson's like super
Wilson.
good. Legrit, Senecu, like dude, there's so many high level guys from Canada, and
Yep.
I'm not counting you guys because Ray's different area, so I did not forget about you, and I'm no disrespect or anything like that. I know you
Yeah.
guys are pretty close to that level,
So,
but you're not from here. No offense.
yeah, and you Canadian guys, you can see old videos. I always tell you, I would say that you guys are tough.
Yeah, we talk about how great your kickboxing is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So we got nothing against the Canadians. You guys, Caveman, I would like to see Toronto versus Church Street boxing multi fights.
Oh my god, that'd be good. What about Sean Doyle? What do you think about him being the next guy to win a pro title?
That's what? Sean Doyle, Mike Stevens, Run FC, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Glory.
K1. I think K1's back. Like, there's like so many line fight. There's a lot of places to fight. Like, those guys are all really good. It's hard to tell. There's like so many. I was thinking I was just thinking I was running through the K4 roster and I had when you asked that question, and like there's a lot of local guys that are really good too. Like it's so tough.
I wanna get the promoter for Lion Fight on here, but I heard a lot of people don't like him though. You heard about that, Caveman?
No, I didn't hear about that. Is he the guy that ripped everyone off back in the day? That's not him, right?
I'm not sure. I got Tom Kilkenny told me that nobody likes him in the multi world. So I gotta find out what he did.
Yeah. I think Tom would be a really good guest too, and Joe. Like,
yeah, I want to get him on.
Done too. I would love to get Tom. Dude, Tom is perfect for a podcast. Joe, I don't know how good Joe is for a podcast. I'm not sure how Joe would be, but Tom would be perfect on the podcast.
Yeah. He told me I share a post of a pizza with fucking stuffing on it, turkey. He's like, he goes, I can't believe he's from New York City.
Yeah, he's very opinionated, but in a way I like. When you say opinionated about people, usually it means that they're kind of assholes. But when I say about Tom, I don't mean it like that. I just mean like he has his opinions and he sticks with them, and I respect him. Like he's not a jerk about it. He just tells you like what he thinks, and I like that. I do like that.
I think that's like a New York thing too.
Yeah,
everybody in New York is like that.
Mm-hmm. I like that a lot. It's like really straightforward. Like at first I wasn't sure.
Tell it how it is.
Yeah,
he gotta tell you how it is.
He really grew on me. Like I like Joe right off the bat because he's like so intense in the back at FCP. So I love Joe right off the jump. And Tom, I was like, man, I don't know. And then the whole Derek thing happened. I was like, man, I don't know. And now I like him. Like I was like so upset about the Derek NRAP thing.
You was talking to him for a few hours, right, Caveman, on the phone?
Yeah, dude, I was talking to him. My car ran out of gas, And I'm still talking. I'm pushing my car with one hand. I was so mad. Pushing my car and steering on top of him like I didn't even miss a beat. I just jumped out of my car right in the middle of a busy street, like pushing that shit. I was fired up. And then like he talked me down. I was kind of an asshole about it, and like I'm not gonna lie. And he was a cool guy, dude. Like, what can you say? Like he handled it like a professional. And then he changed the way that they did gloves and wraps at the next event. Like, I know it sucks for my guy, but what else can you do? Like go and do what you can do.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Like he was like a real leader. He took ownership and changed the way that it happened, and he apologized, and it is what it is. Like it's still the corner's fault. At the end of the day, your fighter needs to get signed off. So
Yeah.
whatever. But I mean, it just sucks. It sucks for Derek so bad. He wins a fight and he can't even win a fight. Like he loses a fight, he wins. Like it's just the kind of thing that only happened to Derek.
Poor Derek.
I know, dude. I love that kid to death. Like he's like a brother, dude. I say that about a lot of people, but I don't really mean it about a lot of people. Like I really mean it about Derek, dude. Really like him a lot. He looks out for everybody. He's a good kid. He's like you, but without all the drug dealing problems.
Oh, shit.
For everyone that doesn't know, dude, Ray has got one of the nicest hearts out of everyone I've ever met. And yeah, dude, you're like a super awesome guy, man. Like you take care of everyone. Like when people cross you, you don't take no shit. Like I like that about you, and I like, dude, like you care about people and you take care of people, and like you come in and help out. We don't need to help me out. Like I never did really nothing for you, and dude, I appreciate you so much. And I feel weird today. I don't know, like I'm not on drugs or anything. I promise. I'm just. I don't mean to be so lovey-dovey, but like I'm happy I know you, dude. Like you make my life better, and I'm glad that we do this podcast. Like. I was thinking about that a lot the last couple of days when I was just like looking at the old podcasts and stuff. Like you're a really good guy, man. And like I thought about how the whole podcast started because people want to ask me how it started, and like every time I talk about it, I think about you. And dude, like we had so many cool times together, and like we're not even like it seems like we're really close friends, but we really don't talk except for about like podcasts and fighting stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
I love you though, Caveman.
I know, like it's so weird. Like we could be like a full serial killer
Like,
and rape people, and
I like how you say, I'm like, I love people, but I really don't contact them until we got to do something together. Like I like my brother Chico. He knows that. He knows like if when when beef comes on in the streets, I'm there for him. Yeah, I like you, K, man. I like you. I see you like a brother, and then I like doing the podcast with you. I like getting guesses. I like to surprise you with some of the guests I get. You got fighters got a fight coming up. I like to come down and spar with them or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta get my car. I gotta get me a car though. Jeez.
I know.
But
you gotta get you a sugar mama. Get you buy a car.
Yeah, that's my thing I'm gonna do. Get me a sugar mama.
So guys, if anyone knows a sugar mama for Ray that's got an extra car and she's under 87 years old and over 18, hook Ray up. Oh, we vibe well, Ray. We could date. I'll grow some boobs, and then you can treat me nicer. Oh man.
I'm gonna start hitting up the bingo halls around the area.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, it's so crazy that we get along too. Like, I make fun of you, and you don't really make fun of me that much, but like, you're so loyal to the podcast, and you take care of like all the social media stuff on Caveman's Corner, dude. Surgery is easier than growing them. I'm gonna eat so many donuts that I grow some breasts, and then Ray will like me more. Anyway, I lost my train of thought thinking about boobs now. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like you do so much for the podcast, and like I just always make sure you get credit. I tell everyone that you get all the gas. Like you're the man, you're the mover, and you're the shaker. Like you're like the I call you the producer, even though I don't really produce anything. Maybe I should call you the executive producer. That means that's more like a title. Like you don't really produce anything, but you get the gas.
Right.
He has nothing to do with any technical stuff. I'm like, hey Ray, how do you do this? I don't know. I don't know computer stuff. Forrest makes most of our thumbnails, so Forrest makes our thumbnails when we actually make stuff. And I'm gonna do one more thing, guys. I'm gonna do a podcast with Forrest coming up. I'm not sure whenever I can do it. Sometime either tomorrow or this week. And we're gonna do another 20 questions podcast. And there's another Caveman's Corner one. We used to do this. Actually, Ray even jumped in on one in the old days, father son podcast, and then we had Ray on there too. And I haven't had Forrest on since he was in 8th grade. I think we did the 20 questions last time in 8th grade. So we're gonna do another one. So if you guys see some shit on here and I'm not putting the comments up, it's because I'm doing one first. So if you see me and Forrest on here, you can get a glimpse into my home life as well. And I can't wait till you start doing some with Nate. I would recommend doing it, dude. So I went down this whole rabbit hole watching old podcasts. I watched old ones with Forrest, and then maybe watch old ones with us. I watched the first one we had Mickey on when it was me, you, and Mickey, and man, like I just watching it grow from there. I remember all those days, like going to old studio and you wouldn't be there.
Oh, and I was in I tell you, I was on my way out to New Jersey.
Yeah. Or you'd be so late all the time. And I'd be waiting on you sitting in the studio alone, like, what am I gonna do? And that was before we had cool phones with Wi-Fi and stuff. And we only had one key, so I had to let you in, and we get locked out and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I'm still pissed off at Mickey drinking all the iced tea. Well,
yeah,
putting
dude.
his lips on the bottle.
And he wrecked a mic. Remember he broke
Yeah.
that mic in there. That was like a expensive mic. Oh man. Yeah. So everyone left now. We got like 2 people. It's just Mel, me, and you. So let's get out of here, and we'll be back tomorrow. We'll have Ben on. We'll be talking about K4.
What time are we coming on tomorrow, kid, man?
What's that?
What time are we coming on tomorrow? What time?
8 p.m. We'll be on at 8 p.m. It'll be all the calls. So it'll be on Caveman's Corner on Facebook. It'll be on all the calls, and it'll probably be on the K4 site as well.
Okay.
So we won't be streaming it. I'll try and get the link. So we'll try and post it on YouTube, I think. I'll talk with Ben. I'll see who gets the YouTube rights. Ben might get it because on all the calls.
Yeah.
But either way, we'll be back on tomorrow with Ben. And oh, sorry, someone's commenting on the link. And that's about all I got for tonight. You got a razor from Mel. Thank you, Mel. Mel, we appreciate you. If we're ever down there for a fight, or you're ever up here for a fight, we'll take you out to dinner for watching so many of our podcasts, or even maybe just a concession stand, maybe not dinner, because by the time we get out of there, it's late as shit.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you.
All right, we're out of here, guys. See you tomorrow. Love you. Aw.